Today, guys, I thought I would share with you what I packed in my personal item on a Delta flight just recently. So today I'm actually going to just unpack it for you. So this is literally how it looked and how it was packed when I left the airport returning home. So this is not going to be one that I've curated real cute to show you guys how I would start the traveling with. This was literally how it looks and how it was packed when I returned home. So let's go ahead and get started. So for this time, I was packing for my entire family. So I have things in here that are for my two boys and also my husband and myself. And we were on a short flight. It was like 2.5-hour flight on Delta. So this was the personal item that I put under the seat in front of me. So this does fit. Do want to tell you that I have this pack pretty full. As you can see, you're going to see all the things that are in it, and it did get a little bit heavy, but after I unpack everything, I will kind of just show you how it looks on the body as well, so you can see the size of this, because this is one of your more oversized backpacks. So this is kind of like a 2-for-1. I'm going to show you what I packed for my personal item on a Delta flight, but I'm also going to kind of review this bag as well, because this is a pretty good backpack. It fit a lot of stuff, but once you do pack it full, it can get a little bit heavy, but it is light to begin with, and you don't have to pack it as full as I do. I was happy that I chose this backpack for this trip because I think it really did come in handy to carry everything. So normally I'll carry my own backpack, which is a little bit smaller than this on the plane, and then my two boys will carry their own backpacks. So I do have 2 water bottles that I use. These are Swell bottles. Of course, I brought them in empty and then filled them up in the refilling stations that are throughout the airport close to the restrooms. So I had 2 of these and they were for them. And these pockets, as you can see on the side, are pretty deep and they're pretty stretchy too. So these are just regular size. I think they're the 17-ounce Swell bottles, and they fit in there, and there was plenty of room. So you could fit one of your bigger water bottles in here that has the handles as well. I think they will fit. Actually, let me just go see if they'll fit in here. So I just went ahead and grabbed one of mine to see if it would actually fit in here, because I hate to tell you that it probably would without showing you. So, I mean, it could. It's going to kind of poke up because you've got about that much room underneath it that it won't go down in there because of the handle. But I mean, you can see it could possibly go in there if you wanted to fit it in there snugly. And I forgot to tell you what kind of bag this was. So this is the Lug Summit. It's a great backpack. It's in a brushed fabrication, so it has this really pretty look to it, and I loved this hot pink color. I thought it was so pretty. It also has a really good grab handle at the top. This has that rubber, so it's really easy to grab and comfortable. And then on the back, I liked that it had the luggage strap. And then the pads on the backpack straps are very super padded, plus they also have that rubber grip, so no matter what kind of clothing you're going to have, from silk to whatever, it's not going to slide off because of the fact that it does have those rubber grips, and they're easily adjustable. And then one of the things that I did not utilize, but it is a really neat feature, is this right here. So above your water bottle pocket, it does have this magnetic close. So if you want to put a cell phone in here, you can do that, and then have easy access to it if you want to just kind of drape it off of one shoulder, and then you can easily get to this on the side, and it's felt lined, so it's going to stay in there pretty secure. So this is a really good deep pocket in the front for things that you want to get easy access to, but there's another pocket on the top of this which was even more convenient for passports and things like that, which I'll get into in just a moment. But when you open this up, this actually has a built-in wallet in here, but I did not put my wallet in here, and I did not utilize that during this trip. But what I put in here was just a notebook, and then my Kindle in its case, and then I have the charging cord for the Kindle, and then also I have my earpods in there. And then if you can see right here, it has a slot for 2 pens, so I did just put 2 pens in there because I'm always brainstorming some content that I can create. So I always like to have a notepad and a pen so that I can just write down some of the thoughts that I have. So that's what I put in the front part of this. And then you can see that it has this little clear slot here where if you want to put your driver's license and some credit cards in there for easy access, you could do that. Now, most of the Lug bags have an RFID protected area, but there's always a little tag in it that says that. And I am not seeing it in this one. So I am not thinking that this front pocket is RFID protected. And then there's another pocket up here at the top, which was really convenient. This is where I kept my passports for all 4 of us. So as we went through TSA, I could just have these really handy. And then I slipped my phone on top of that, but I'm filming with my phone right now. But my phone was right there with it, so I could show the boarding passes when I needed to do that as well. And then it looks like I also threw my baggage claim tags in there as well, because we did check 3 bags. And then I have my wallet in there. So this is a little slim wallet that I like to carry around with me whenever I'm traveling. And I'll show you another place that I transfer it to in just a moment. But just to have it handy up here in this top part if we were sitting at the airport and wanted to get a drink or something like that, or some kind of snack. This was just easy for me to grab my wallet from there. And I love how slim design this is. You can just throw this in your back pocket and walk around. So that's what I had in the top part. And then this has two other sections on here, and I'm gonna go to the back section first because I have less things on there. This does zip halfway down, so it's gonna zip to about right at the top of the water bottle pockets, but this is the back pocket. Now this is padded. This is where you're gonna put your laptop. I did not travel with my laptop this time. The first time I think I've traveled without it, but it does have a really nice padding, and I think they say you can put up to a 15-inch, maybe a 17-inch, I'm not sure, but I did check, and my MacBook, which is a 13.5-inch, does fit in there really nicely, but there's a lot of room in there. But there is some padding in the back of this, and also a slight padding in the front of this as well if you do want to put your laptop in this. But what I chose to use this for was my kids' snack boxes. So I always carry these even if we're on an hour flight, because the one time that I decide I'm not going to take it is the one time that they're going to ask me for them. So these are some I just picked up from the sporting goods section at Walmart. They have a ton of these at Amazon that are really pretty and aesthetically pleasing. I actually have a pink one that I use on a longer flight and need my snacks with me, but on a 2.5-hour flight, I didn't need any snacks, but I always have them for my kids. They're 8 and 10, so they are always asking for snacks. So these are their half-used snacks. It has 6 little dividers in here. You can see it's the Ozark Trail brand. So these were some I just picked up from Walmart. They are where the fishing gear is, but that's what I had in the back section. And then we'll get into the last compartment, which is a double zip compartment. It also zips a little bit further down than the back compartment did, so you can kind of look in here and see the things that you have packed in here very easily. So there's a clear view pocket in the very front, and that's where I always like to keep my wipes. I always have Clorox wipes and wet ones, and then I have like an individual Clorox to go in here. But these are always in here. Actually, I have 2 packs of wet ones and Clorox wipes because I will always wipe off the tray table, seat belt, and the armrest for everybody. So that's in this little clear view pocket, so that even if it did run a little bit, it's going to just stay confined in here, and I can wipe this off really easy. So that's why I decided to put that in there. And then back here is a privacy zipper, but I don't think I put anything back there. No. And then in the front, there's also 2 cargo pockets, which are really neat and easy to get to things and see them real easy. I don't have anything in those either, but there are 2 really good stretchy cargo pockets. You can put a lot of things in that as well. So then there's a cargo pocket in the back, and when I empty out everything in the middle, I will show you what I have back there. But this is one of the belt bags that I always like to make sure I have room at the top of this to carry, because what I'll do is I will have this packed for when we actually get to our destination. I can just throw this on with all the things that I'm gonna need. If we have to set our bags off, if we're touring the city or whatever and we're walking, then I can just put everything that I need in this. But then also I like to have everything that I want handy to me in this when I'm on the plane. So sometimes you can get by with putting this around your waist. You cannot get by with putting it here. I've never seen an agent let me go by with this being across my chest. They always tell me to put it in my personal item because they actually consider this as 2 personal items. But if not, what I like to do is pack in the belt bag things that I'm gonna want on the plane, which usually what I'll have is, I'll just show you what I have packed in this. I have chapstick, ibuprofen, and then I always have hand sanitizer in here. And then I have blister Band-Aids, which this is kind of packed for when I'm ready to start walking in case I need any blister Band-Aids. Those are in there. And then I'll always put my AirPods in there and a pen just in case I need it for anything. My wallet goes in there. And then I always like to put my Kindle, because my Kindle actually will fit in this particular belt bag. And I can link it down below, guys, if you want something similar to this. But see, the Kindle zips around in this. And so I put all this there because that's what I'm going to have access to on the flight. I'm going to read my book, and then my phone also fits in there as well. If they don't let me carry this on, as soon as I get in my seat, I do pull this out of my backpack before I put the backpack under the seat in front of me. And then I put all the things that I want to be able to get to, because I want to get to that hand sanitizer whenever snacks come through. And then I also want to be able to get to my Kindle to be able to read it, because I used to be a flight attendant, you guys. And I know I don't want to ever stick anything in the back of that seat. That pocket, a lot of people like to put their phone, their tablets, anything like that in there, but I know how often those got cleaned, so I will never put anything in the back of the seat. But this always lays at the top of any of my carry-ons, just so I'll have easy access to that. I always have Band-Aids because I have 2 young kids, and so they're always getting hurt. And then I always have my sunglasses in there so that I'm ready whenever we go to have my sunglasses. And these will end up going in the belt bag right before we land. And then I also have one of the backup chargers for any of the electronics. This is always good to have, especially when you have 2 kids that rely on their entertainment entertainment in the airport and on the plane, then I want to make sure that everything's charged up beforehand, but that I also actually have an extra one. So I have the little charging cord here. This was a neat little case for this one. It didn't come with it, but this is the one that I like because this just hooks onto the bottom of your phone, so you don't have to worry about any cords or anything like that. And this is an Anchor, and I really like that brand. We've had a lot of electronics that are Anchor, and they're really good, so that's why I use that one. And so I always have that in there. And then I always have a backup inhaler for my son. He has asthma. He always has a rescue inhaler, but he always wants a backup because he's afraid that something may happen to his. So I always have a backup inhaler for him. And then in addition to the hand sanitizer that I have in the belt bag and the wipes, I also have a spray hand sanitizer down there. And then we always have gum handy for the kids. It's a lot easier just to get their ears to pop if they're chewing gum when we take off and when we land, so I always have that on hand for them. And then this was really neat because this is one of the few bags that holds the portable nebulizer I have to have for my oldest one with asthma. This is really good because this fit down on the bottom of that, and a lot of times it takes up a lot of room in a lot of my other carry-on bags. So this was really good because this fit in there. This is a portable nebulizer with all the meds and stuff in there that fit on the bottom. So that's all that I have on the inside of this. And then there's that cargo stretchy pocket back here that would be good for an electronic if you wanted to put it back here, but there's not much padding. But I wear daily contacts, so my contacts always go on my carry-on with me. And because I'm always worried that they'll tear or something like that, I always have backups. So we were on a 2-week trip, and I think I took a month's worth. So those always come on my carry-on with me because I don't want to lose my contacts. I have to have those, so I don't want to put them in a check. And then it looks like we have some snacks. These are snacks for my husband. I didn't bring any snacks for me. So that is all that is in here, and that is what I used as my carry-on. So I hope that this video was useful and helpful to you guys. So if you wanted a review on this bag, the Lug Summit, then I hope that I showed you all the pockets and everything. And then if you wanted to see what I carry on a short flight, if I have a longer flight, like 4 hours or more, I do travel with a little bit more things, a little bit more electronics. Usually my laptop is in here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I would also love to have you consider hitting that subscribe button. I do weekly videos on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And I'll also do some travel vlogs when we travel as well. So I hope to see you in my next video. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.